Hello, fellow cycling fans, to the preview of Stage 17 of the Tour de France 2024. The race is entering the mountains once again. This time it's the Alps. Before we dive into the stage profile, potential breakaway riders, favorites, the weather, bookmakers' odds, and race tactics, let's do a quick recap of Stage 16, won by Jasper Philipsen in the sprint in front of Bauhaus Christoph Bennett and Van Aert. The big news of the day is that Girmay crashed in the last 3 kilometers. Hopefully he is fine and he can continue the race, but that means that the battle for the green jersey is now wide open as he has only 32 points in front of Philipsen, so it will be a battle to watch in the coming days. In the GC, obviously no changes, and in the KOM, Pogacar still leads both of those classifications. In the youth classification, Remco is leading, and in the teams, UAE is dominating. So let's focus on stage 17, 167.8 kilometers long stage from Saint Paul Trois Châteaux to Super Devoluy Alpine Ski Center. The first like 140 kilometers are pretty flat. Okay, there are some uphill parts, and this is a great opportunity for a breakaway to form. Then we have the first climb of the day, Col Bayard, 6.8 kilometers at 7.3%, so pretty hard climb. Then Col du Noyer, 7.5 kilometers at 8.1% with bonus seconds at the top. This is a really hard climb, 11 kilometers before the finish, then a descent of some 7 kilometers before the final climb to Super Devoluy, 3.8 kilometers at 5.9%, so not that hard of a finish. It is only a third categorized climb. But what is interesting about this stage, I think that some guys that are 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th in the GC, they are some 10, 15 seconds behind Pogacar, as you can see here. Ciccone 15:48, Derek G 16:12, Buitrago 16:32, and Felix Gal 17:01. These guys can really attack here because UAE is probably not going to chase them. They have Adam Yates and Joao Almeida pretty close, let's say, in front of those guys, but they are here for the yellow jersey. So this is a nice opportunity for Little Trek to maybe send Stuyven with Ciccone, Ryan Gibbons as well. Um, Derek G can go with someone like Jake Stewart, maybe even Jakob Fuglsang. He can also help on the climbs. Buitrago can go with someone like Nikias Arndt and Matej Mohoric. uh, EF, of course, they are going to attack on this stage. This is a great opportunity for a breakaway to come some 5, 6, 7 minutes in front of the GC group. So Ben Hill, Richard Carapaz, they'll be in the breakaway. Red Bull, well, maybe they will probably try to attack in the high mountains rather than in this, what I like to call a medium mountain stage. Again, Movistar with Lascano, so many teams. Decathlon, of course, with Felix Gall and let's say Bruno Armirai or Paula Pierrat, they can all help on this, let's say, flattish roads in the first half of the stage. We have the intermediate sprint and at 114 kilometers from the start, so it will be really interesting to see will Alpecin maybe try to go with Van der Poel and Philipsen. Can Girmay also follow them? He crashed today. We'll see if it has some impact on him. So pretty wide open race. I think that Breakaway can take it, and that guys like Ciccone, G, and even Ben Healy, Felix Gal can move in the GC. If we look at the final couple of turns, we see that we have 3 or 4 hairpins before the finishing line here in Super Devoluy, but the final like 1 kilometer is pretty straight, just a couple of right hand turns. And if we look at the weather in the Alps tomorrow, it will be pretty nice, sunny, 20-21 degrees, so not too hot. Wind will be just 2 or 3 meters per second, so that is just a light breeze for professional riders. Before we move on to bookmakers, odds, and favorites, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a preview of a Grand Tour stage on my channel ever again. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Also, tell me in the comments who is your pick to win tomorrow. And the bookmakers have Tadej Pogacar is the favorite at 3.75. Well, I'm not so sure. These climbs, maybe Wout van Aert or someone like him can survive them. Okay, if they're raced hard, probably not. But still, will UAE try to pull on the flats all day? We see that we are going through the valley to the east towards the Alps, so I think they will also save themselves for stages 19 and 20. Then we have Richard Carapaz and Ben Healy. Yes, those EF guys look great to win the stage. It just has to happen for them once in this tour, and tomorrow I think is the best opportunity. Then they have Oer Lascano and Remco, of course Simon Yates from the breakaway, Tobias Halland Johannesson, Wout van Aert, if he can survive these climbs, and if Visma wants to pull all day, he can also win a stage like this. We saw him do it multiple times in the past. Then Jonas Vingegaard, Roman Gregoire from the breakaway, Jai Hindley, Michal Kwiatkowski. Yes, Ineos, they also have to attack, but Carlos Rodriguez in a weird spot. He will not be allowed in the breakaway, I think, and then they have to send someone like Kwiatkowski, and I think that he just doesn't have the form to beat the other guys in the breakaway. Roman Bardet, of course, David Gaudu, Oscar Only, Magnus Cort, Derek G, I think is a great option, as well as Santiago Buitrago. They can sneak into that breakaway and they can win it because they are going really good in the GC so far. So that's all for stage 17. Massive thank you to everyone who is watching my videos, who subscribed. Like this video if you like my comments about races, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the preview of stage 18. Have a great day and bye.